Hey, everybody, it's your girl, off the Doc B in the building. You know me, the roundaway girl, the author, the doctor, the therapist. Let's see, the motivational speaker. Yup, the coach. Yep, that's me. And you have, oh my God, we got to click like and share because we have a special treat for you tonight. You all are going to meet my co-host for Philly Truce Day. Oh, yeah, it's the second annual Philly Truce Day. It's going down in Philadelphia. You understand? Put the guns down. Guns down. Crime must stop. We ain't got time for the crime in Philly Truce, okay? Download that app. PhillyTruce.com. You need to go to your PhillyTruce.com. Click like and share. We need to promote, and more promote. I don't care what nobody say. It's your girl, off the Doc B, and I am your co-host for Philly Truce Day, second annual Philly Truce Day at that. That's on May the 7th. You don't want to miss it. So please click like and share because it's going down with or without you, rain or shine. I ain't trying to hear that. We need you to come and be a part of Philly Truce Day. And tonight, you're going to meet my co-host. Let me tell you something. Woo, this young man right here. Woo, wait till I bring him on. But you already know I got to bring my boy Mazzie on. You already know I got to bring him in so he can get us started, okay? So we just going to go ahead and get right to it because it's 9:01. And y'all know Doc B don't like to be late at all. She is always on time, okay? Because when you on time, you ain't late. So that's it, bottom line, all right? So I'm going to bring my boy Mazzie right on in, all right? Please click like and share. Don't forget, Philly Truce Day, May 7th.
What's up, Doc?
Oh, there you go. There you go. You got the queen in the building. Hey, queen.
How are you?
Yes. How are you, Felicia?
I am well, Felicia.
Good. I think I'm doing something. I got my little mic here. I don't know nothing about this stuff. Look at this. I got my little mic and everything. You know, I get mad excited and everything when it comes to Philly Truce. Okay, so I see now we got. So this time I did it right. I just, I clicked. I went down my little timeline and I clicked and I'm getting it together over here, okay? But did you see our results from the last time, Mazzie? Did you see our results?
Yeah, I did.
It shot up to over 500 because I post every single day. Listen, Doc B, she's a woman of her word these days.
No doubt.
And I'm gonna come through no matter what.
No doubt. We see.
I'll keep my word.
We appreciate it.
Keep my word. And I appreciate you all too. How you doing, Queen?
I am well, Queen. How are you?
I'm good. What brings you here tonight? What brings you with us? I didn't know you was coming. I'm so excited. That's right.
We wanted to talk a little bit about the youth engagement tonight.
Okay.
And so hopefully we have Sister Darian in the backstage, and she works closely with Felicia. And we want to let the people know how we really bringing the young people in. And your co-host, Mr. McKay, also works with young people on a daily basis. So we wanted to shine a light on that aspect of the day, that this really is a day to surround the youth with family and community, hold them up, give them some opportunities, give them some love, give them some hope, and let them know that we are out here working in their best interest. So we brought Felicia and Darian to also address our youth engagement aspect.
Well, I kept on messing Mr. McKay's name up. So I had to go on there and look him up and do my work. First, I was like Vaughn, then I was like John, and then I was like, well, I'm just going to say Mr. McKay and stuff. Felicia, so you may not know. I mean, we met before, but I'm like one of the realest talk show hosts, podcast hosts that you could ever pretty much want to meet. I have been told that I have a like a sort of Wendy Williams type like a thing. Well, quiet as kept. We both from Jersey, I like to consider myself a celebrity. Hey, Steve just came. Oh, wait till y'all see Steve. He got that look, audience. Let me tell you something. He don't play no games. Okay, they serious about this thing. Philly Truce is a real organization. You're working with real everyday people with real life stories that is ready to change the city of Philadelphia. The trajectory, it has to change.
Right.
And they are making, I'm talking about some huge strides to change Philadelphia. All right.
Amen.
So
Amen.
let's get going. So let me see. Okay, you're already on. So let's bring Steve in because he's like CEO, founder, all that kind of stuff. We can't leave him out of this initial segment. Okay, so I just got to bring him on. All right, so let's get Steve in. Yeah, I don't want to do that because that's the master man right there. Where he at? There you go. Hey, Steve!
Hi, Arthur Doc B. How you doing today?
How you doing today?
I'm doing good. I actually have to jump off for 1 second, but I'm gonna come back on.
Okay, well, go right ahead.
Okay.
We'll move right
All
along
right.
with the show. People,
Thank
don't
you.
take it personal because these types of things happen. Okay, and he'll be back after these messages. Okay, you heard what he said. All right. So then, Felicia,
Yes.
did you want to go ahead and talk about what it is that you need to discuss this evening in regards to
The youth engagement.
Yes, the youth engagement.
Yeah. Darian says she's backstage.
Yep, I see it right there. Did you want me to bring her on now?
Yeah, bring Darian in because she.
All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, you get ready to meet Miss Darian. All right, and I understand she's a beef with the kids too, honey. She don't play no games.
Yes.
She don't play no games. I done looked into her little stuff too. Okay, y'all doing some big major things. Y'all doing some major. This is major. Okay,
That's what's up.
and we don't minimize nothing on here bringing to the table because they bringing it to the table for real. Okay, Miss Darian. Oh, come on, let me say, because I can't mess her name up. I got to get this right.
Oh, I was close.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Darian.
Yeah.
Thank you so much,
Give her
Miss.
a round of applause. Come on, Mazzie. Don't be playing it.
Thank you.
Hi, sweetie. Let me see. I'm gonna try to get it. Well, we all three. Let me see if I can change
Okay,
the
there we
There
go.
we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
That looks great.
Yes, there we go. Oh, now I don't want to be the main center of the focus and all this and that. I need you. How can I switch it? Let me see. I'm gonna keep playing with it.
Great.
How you doing, Queen?
I'm doing well. You look good.
Yeah.
I think
Do
you
I?
both-
I put my
Yes.
teeth in. They know I hate wearing my teeth. I'm just telling the truth. I'm an old lady. I ain't got time for it. Okay. I don't have no more use for those things anymore. Okay. I don't do that kind of stuff. But Miss Darian, pleasure to meet you, Queen.
Likewise, I've heard a lot of great things about you, and I also did my research, so I'm honored to be here tonight.
Did you? Well, I remember what they used to say. Let's just talk like that. I'm gonna leave it like that. I remember what they used to say, But God is good, and my life has taken an entire turn. And I'm truly grateful for having several platforms to put people on, so that we can shine a light on them. We can shine a light on our people. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And tonight we shining the light on you, Miss Darian.
Yay.
Thank you. And shout out to Philly Truce.
You ready to bring it to the table? You ready to bring it to the table? All right, Queen.
Yeah.
What you got for us? They wanted you to come right on. He was like, bring Darian right now. I said, okay.
Want to thank you, Author Doc B, for having us tonight, and also thank you, Philly Truce, for just putting me in your pocket and taking me everywhere with you. It really does mean a lot to me. So, a little background story: my dad actually has known Steve and Mazzie like literally all his life, and so it's just ironic me kind of growing up and just being in a nonprofit sector to have crossed paths with them. And it's like, okay, I see where we can kind of help one another. We're on the same team. We have the same mission, and so when I just think about the work that Philly Truce does, it just completely aligns with my work as a community curator and then also a servant leadership instructor at Sanko for Freedom Academy Charter School, which is a school I graduated from in 2016. It's an African-centered school, and so we try to help students to obtain a sovereign mindset and just to see themselves as change agents in their community. So in my class specifically with teacher servant leadership, we want to empower them to take on issues that they're passionate about. And so one of the classes specifically in 10th grade, they chose gun violence. And so since last year, they've been working closely with Philly Truce to actually see what it's like to partner with a nonprofit organization who's about solutions in the city. It's been amazing for them. So they've been initiated as ambassadors. They've had the opportunity to talk with other schools, including we talked about Jon McKay, how he's doing work down in Bulk. So they've been partnering with them. They were able to make posters for our upcoming youth march, will be on Philly Truce Day, May 7th. Miss Felicia was definitely supporting with that. We have the Germantown Art House that's also supporting. So just being able to have all of those different partnerships, and we're talking about, 15, 16-year-olds, that's the type of work that we're doing. And, it just makes my heart really full.
Wow. You didn't even stop. You was like, it was like a Uzi. Now that's what you shoot. Then when you passionate about something, Miss Darian, that's complete passion. Oh my gosh, you just ran it straight on down. You was naming over here Germantown, over here doing this stuff. That's the stuff that the people need to see and the people need to hear. Bring it to the table, because we need the real talk from real people, just like yourself. And I'm grateful for that. So I got my questions. Lined up for you. Okay, you ready? Because that's what we do on Bring It to the Table. We got questions.
Yes, ma'am.
So my number one question, and the question that I've been asking every guest thus far, because this is the kickoff, second week of the kickoff, y'all. Y'all know this is the second week, right? So my question is, Miss Darren, what is it that you are literally like looking forward to on that day? Now, you already said a lot.
Yes.
What are you looking forward to, like, on that day? Rain or shine?
Rain or shine. Honestly, I would just say the opportunity to show people that it's possible to come together in a safe space and for a purposeful reason is very, it's a beautiful thing. And I think the only other time that I can think of events such as that would be like a Dune Day, when you have your street festival. So that's coming up. It's about to be in person again. So I'm excited.
Wow.
But to have a festival that's geared towards youth, I think is beautiful. To have youth performances, youth testimonies, activities and resources for youth, I think that's an amazing thing. And so when I think about the execution that Philly Truce has put into it, I think I'm really just looking most forward to seeing the youth congregate with one another and seeing how they can feed off each other and become inspired to see something and say something.
Yeah, because you said feed off each other and become inspired and stuff. Well, we know that works the opposite in the negative side, and that's why I love Philly Truce. Did you know they adopted me? Did you know they adopted me too?
I didn't. I loved it. The whole
last week they said, Doc B, you family. I said, who, me? But yeah, I know, right? And I was crying. I shed a tear. I'm so grateful. It feels good to be a part of such, and I call it a movement.
Yes,
this is a movement. And so we know that it works both ways. It works where you can have negativity, and Philly Truce is all about turning that around. And let me tell you about Off the Doc B, because in the therapy room, I'm gonna change your perspective. I'm like back in the old school. I'm gonna help change your perspective. Whether you're gonna get the size 9 up your butt, and we both gonna hop to the hospital to try to get it out, or you're gonna sit here and study this information until your perspective changes. And we do know that the brain begins to change after 21 days. So after working with the kids 21 days, 30 days, 28 days, it's a wrap. They're already, the chemical already in their brains is already taken off to a different place. So I'm so happy that you are with Philly Truce and that you are doing the work that you are doing to bring these kids together. I'm so looking forward. My favorite thing, I want to be in that parade. I done went and got my MRI, my legs checked and all that stuff. I'm ready. Darian, I'm ready for that parade.
Well, the kids are looking forward to it. They've been putting a lot of work into it, so it's gonna be nice.
Yes. All right.
Let's just plug that real quick while we talking about, so everybody know, we talking about the Philly Truce Day Youth Empowerment Parade starting at 10 a.m. sharp from Sankofa Academy, Sankofa Freedom Academy, 2501 Kensington Avenue. We have the youth, the scholars of Sankofa. Can you run off some of the other schools that y'all partner with coalition-wise,
Well,
Darian?
so we have been, as a servant leadership school, we've been initiating what's called our Enough is Enough campaign. And so under that, we've gotten to partner with different organizations and schools. So Philly Truce being our main partner that we've been engaging throughout this process. But the schools that we've been in collaboration with are Parkway Center City, Parkway Northwest. We've been in communication with Strawberry Mansion, Imhotep, what else? Grads. We have a couple masteries in the mix, Central as well. And so we've had representatives from all of these different schools, and not only just engaging their students, but engaging their student council. So we're talking to student body president as well.
We got a gas. Look who bust open the door and came in. Oh my goodness. Grandma's on broadcasting, sweetie pie. I miss you all day.
So cute.
I miss you too. Grandma's working. Say hi to my friend. Say hi.
Hi, granddaughter.
Hi,
We're
princess.
gonna talk later, okay? Close the door. Oh, I always forget to lock the door. I'll talk to you, okay? I'm so sorry.
No, don't be sorry. That's beautiful.
I was at, we went and we broke fast, and then I went to an iftar, and then I came home and jumped right on here. So she hasn't seen me all day. So that's Grandma. That's the only granddaughter. So that's the precious love bug. And I'm hoping that her mom let me bring her on Philly Truce Day.
Yes.
Amen.
All my grandkids. I want all of them there.
Amen.
It'd be amazing.
Yeah,
I do.
Yeah.
So on that day, right, Darian, you are going to be doing specifically detailed, besides what you've already done in preparation for that day. What else? Because you've been prepping. So on that day, how do you see that day for you?
So my primary focus would definitely just be the students, making sure that they feel represented and that they feel led and led and empowered to lead themselves. So we've had lesson plans on the importance of marching and advocacy. What does it look like? What are the wrongs? What are the rights? Just best practices that we can incorporate. So I just want to make sure that my students feel confident and that the rest of the students of Philadelphia that are coming to join us, they also feel empowered. If you want to bring a poster, do that. If you want to say a couple words, make sure you do that as well. And then also that you're making connections, because that's what I was doing at 14, 15-year-old. I was rubbing elbows with politicians and nonprofit leaders, and I was getting my name out there. And so definitely just want to inspire our students to not feel afraid to want to do that and talk about certain issues that are, plaguing their communities.
Yeah.
You a whole
You see why we had to bring her in, right?
Oh my goodness.
So wait, we had to bring her in early.
I do, but so they're having a real activist type of marching type of experience.
Yes. We're gonna have drummers out there.
Yeah.
It's real.
Oh, now I love the drill team. Don't take me way back now, because I start in my head, I start going back or whatever. But Mazzie did mention that on the first at the initial kickoff day. He did mention that, but it was different. Yours came out different than the way that he did. Like you were really I'm not saying, Mazzie, that you wasn't passionate enough.
No,
that
well,
good job, police. He did.
She hands on.
Well, I'm telling you, that is definitely your niche. You have found your niche, and I'm so forever grateful that you are a part of this. Is there anything else you want to add, in closing? Because we have another guest. I do know that I do want to get to Felicia too. And I want you to stay on, Darian, for a minute when we talk to Miss Felicia, and then we're going to go to her. But I want to know right now, is there any final remarks you want the audience to know, anything you want to say to them about Philly Truce Day, the cultural carnival? That's my favorite thing. The cultural carnival.
I know, it's so fancy, culture carnival.
Yes, honey. Well, I stole that already. I got it.
Yes, I would definitely just have to start with that Philly Truce Day is for everybody. So bring your grandma, bring your pet dog, bring your cat, bring your turtle, bring your niece, bring your nephews. Everybody should want to feel present. And then also just be ready to support some Black businesses, some Black nonprofits. Get ready to share information with people and just to really make a connection. And get ready to mark this on your calendar every day for the rest of your life, because we're definitely bringing the heat to Philly. So I hope to see y'all on May 7th at Philly Truce Day.
Oh my goodness, she's a whole beast, honey. Okay. Wow, you are amazing, Queen.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I cannot wait to meet you in person. And
Likewise.
you know what? And to just give out hugs.
Yes.
Because that is what's missing. The COVID took us away from that touch, that interconnection and that intimacy within family systems. And it just drove most of us like completely far away from the love, especially in our culture, you know, is needed. And so I'm going to be loving on anybody that the God of my understanding have crossed my path. Watch what I tell you. Watch what I tell you. And I'm a Philly Truce fan.
Period.
Facts, period, and that part.
Yes.
You know the kids taught me that. You know the kids taught me that, right?
Yes.
Grandma, those some good facts, Grandma, facts right there. Now that's a good point right there. I'm like, okay, I got that part.
Do you know no cat?
Huh?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was asking, do you know no cat when they be like no cat? That's another one.
What is that? Now go ahead, you can teach me that.
It means like I'm not lying, like no cat. Or if you are lying, you're capping. Like, you capping right now.
Real rap, real talk, no cat.
Real rap, yeah.
Oh, real rap, real talk. Okay, so say that one again.
No cap.
No cat means like
no capping, no cap up. We ain't capping you up.
Okay. It's that one gonna take me a minute to learn though.
You got it.
A little tongue twister right there. Okay, I'll get that. Miss Felicia. Thank you, Miss Darren. All right. So how you doing, Queen? Did you want to add anything in specific to what Miss Darren just said, or what is your role? I know that you're the queen of all queens, of the king of Philly Truce, but anything you'd like to add?
Well, I'll just lean in on, first of all, say thank you again for having us here in this space. And we appreciate the tone that you set and the atmosphere and the work that you do in the world. So deep bow to you, Queen.
Thank you so much.
Yes. And I'll just lean in on what Darian said. Myself and Keisha from the Germantown Art House have started to come, and we're going to continue going until we finish our sessions with the students at Sankofa. And what we're using is art as a way to promote activism. As Darian mentioned, we're talking about the art of activism. What is it that you're passionate about? You can be a leader now and empower and inspire other young people in this moment in your life. You don't have to wait to grow up to do that. And so our work is to get them to critically think about what a protest is, what kind of activism and things that they would like to support in their own lives, and create posters and banners so that on the day of the march, they are expressing themselves through art and the power of the word, of the voice in the parade as they come to be a part of Philly Truce Day, because we can't do it without young people. We have to be able to pass the baton to young people who are ready to take the reins of leadership and empower their own community and this city.
Absolutely. I totally 100% agree. I have a question though. I really have a question for you. What kind of remarks have you been getting from, like, responses from the children? I know that Darian said, wow, that they are excited and they are ready to move forward with the project, and they've been like open-minded and things like that. But what are some of the things that you have actually heard a child say out their own mouth?
Wow, that's a great question. I mean, I would say, just like with Darian, like the young people are excited about participating and wanting to be present. I think part of it comes from us not saying we're in charge, but that we're just facilitating something that you get to buy into and empower yourself. So I don't remember anything specifically. I just see the excitement, and the excitement when they're making posters, and excitement when they were at the symposium, and the excitement to be included and have a voice, which is powerful in and of itself. So maybe I don't remember the actual words that were spoken, but the spark inside of their soul is what illuminated any space that we've been in. What about you, Mazzie?
Yeah, I can think of a couple particular instances that were kind of heartwarming. So the first time we went in to do signs at Sankofa, one of the students, she made a sign that says "defund the police," right?
Oh, yeah.
So she went to Darian, and Darian was like, "Go ask them," you know what I mean? And she came over, a little shy. Is this okay? And I was like, is that how you feel? Yeah. Then hey, that's how you feel. You know what I'm saying? So just that little interaction right there, it's like it's okay. If that's what you feel, rock out. You know what I mean? And I think that even reflecting on that now, that's empowerment right there. You know what I mean? Because I can think about how else that might go, right? Oh no, we don't want to, or we ain't about that, or you don't want to upset
That's
nobody.
what I was getting to. That's it. That's what I wanted to do. Yeah.
So that was real nice.
Oh yeah, that was a great experience.
That was.
Yeah.
And then we also been doing other assemblies at other schools too. And talking about what does snitching mean, what is not, and what is snitching, and just getting people to interact, young people to interact on that, and hearing like their criteria for when they would not go out of their way to help someone, right?
Oh, yeah.
And that's been real interesting. And I never thought of it. And you never do. You never think the way the young people are. And so one of the questions at the end is like, we try to get them to download the app. So we like, if you had the opportunity, would you help save someone's life, right? Because we trying to drive that point home. This is what the app is for. So they was like, well, what kind of person is it? Who is it?
Yeah.
so
I forgot about that.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like they have agency, they have criteria, they have qualifications, and we gotta understand that when we engage them. Like, maybe everything we suggesting ain't the best, or maybe it just don't jive with them for some reason of their own personal experience. And all of that's valuable. Like Felicia was saying, we need their input because they got a different perspective,
Absolutely, I do. And what is really significant and pretty much profound regarding what you just shared with us, and thank you for sharing those experiences, because the audience needs to know now, Mazzie, that you're really working. You're not just saying this because you're just saying this. You're literally working with the little people.
Yeah.
And guess what's happened to the little people? Their voices have been taken away from them. And Philly Truce is allowing them, Darian, the work that you're doing is allowing them to have a voice. And this thing, when I say that this is the best thing since sliced bread, that they have a safe place that they can go to, and someone can say, how do you like that? I mean, that's a whole therapy technique that you just did. A whole father figure type of thing.
Right.
Allowing them to be who they are and bringing it to into fruition, and then just living in that freedom of I be myself.
Right.
And now you guys are teaching them all of these new tools, changing their perspective. Man, this hands down, this is by far the wildest thing I have ever seen contributing to, I'm just going to say it like I do because I brings it to the table. I'm just going to say what I know how to say. This is by far the wildest thing that I have ever seen in the city of Philadelphia that contributes towards resolution of the problem. Now, I'm just saying, I ain't no politician, and I ain't running for office, and I ain't doing none of that stuff. I'm just plain old Doc B the therapist, the motivational speaker. You understand what I'm saying? The talk show host, the podcast host. You understand? The author, writing books, doing what I gotta do to contribute to the cause. But I just need you guys to literally really listen to what I'm saying. In terms of reaching, like Felicia said, the generation that's coming behind us, you are allowing them where they would get smacked in the face, maybe at home, a place to come where we can hear that their voices can be heard and they can be free to make the right decision to not pull that trigger, not fight in school, use a different skill instead. Kudos to Philly Truce, honey. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what nobody say.
Yeah.
That's necessary, okay? So that was a segment right there. That was good. All right, so now I do know that we got the co-host coming on. Any Felicia, any final remarks? Any final?
Okay. My final remarks would be this. This is a divinely ordained experience, Philly Truce is. And with that, of course, we know that money makes things happen, right? We know that we can manifest, we can pray, but we also need people to give. And it's important that people show up in the best way that they can. They can come and volunteer, but they can also dig into their pockets and show as a way of exchanging energy with us that they believe in the cause and they understand the mission.
Absolutely. Oh, don't worry. I'm getting that bread. I've been working on that. I know how to do that. That's one thing I'm really good at, getting that money right.
Well, all right. Give thanks.
We have to do what we got to do.
Yes, we do, Doc.
Because we mentioned last week, nobody's going to save us. We have to change the trajectory of our children. And that is what Philly Truce is doing. All right. So without further ado, I'm excited. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Yeah. We about to bring them on, co-host, baby. Here you go. Boom. It don't take a click. Ladies and gentlemen, meet your boy, Jon McKay.
What's going on, Queen? What's going on, Philly Truce?
What's
Mazzie,
up?
Queen
Welcome.
Felicia.
Hey,
Yes, it's your girl, author Doc B in the building, and you are about to bring it to the table.
Oh, you already know what time it is. It's your main man, CEO Jon McKay, Minister Jon McKay, Mr. Treat Your Trauma, Mr. Security for Philly, Mr. Anything you need a man to do, anything you need a man of God to do, I'm here to do it. You understand me?
That
You
part,
know,
that part. Love it. Bring that energy. Oh, I think you was right, man. Oh, Mazzie, you was right.
listen, hey, off the Doc B, let me find out you acting like you don't remember me. See, you out here working so hard, you meet so many people, you serving so well. You understand? You sometimes you forget about the little people out here. You know, I met you at Forget Me Not with my sister Queen Mecca, where you was there teaching, doing with the brother during the therapy session. You gave the books out. We was doing therapy with the women, I believe, the women, with the women that was dealing with domestic violence and all that. You understand? So I'm glad to see you. I'm glad to, co-host alongside such a wonderful queen that's out here trailblazing. You understand? Kudos to all the queens. The world would have been over a long time ago if it wasn't for y'all.
Absolutely. Now that part I do agree with, King. Let me tell you something, okay? Oh my goodness, it is so good to see you again. I do remember. I remember that day. I do. I remember that day. And I am so honored to be working with you. I have been all over your once Mazzie dropped a name in my spirit, it's research time. And I'm talking about you have been doing it, and doing it well.
Yeah.
All glory be to God. All glory be to God. Look at you serving during Ramadan. You
Yes,
understand? Us
I
serving
have
during
to.
Easter. But that's what our job. That's what we're here for.
Yeah, I have to. I have to. I'll be in Sierra Leone tomorrow morning, 7 o'clock,
Ooh.
carrying the
Yeah,
message.
can I go in the luggage?
I'm telling you, I'll be there. I'll be there carrying a message. My topic is addiction and mental health is a family disorder, for real, for real.
Oh, listen, let's go. What's up? What we doing? What we doing tonight? Where we
So
taking
let me
this thing?
ask you this. Let me ask you something. So how does it feel to be elected the co-host of Philly Truce Day?
Oh, listen, it's a privilege and an honor. You understand? It feels as if, we're in the future where, the White House is now in the Black House. You understand? And, the Philly Truce they done finally took the presidency and they called me down to the Black House. That's what it feels like if you need
That
a
part
picture to
right
paint.
there. That
You
part right
understand
there.
me? You
Yes,
understand
I
me? That's
do.
where we at with it.
It feels good.
Yeah. Hey, and we outside, listen, listen, I know Philly Truth and Mazzie. So I was, Atlas had called me and told me they was doing the parade, gave me a heads up and told me I might want to be a part of that, with my big picture school. Shout out to Vaux Big Picture High School, El Centro, you understand? And those are two schools that I work closely with. And so I'm like, yeah, I'm definitely gonna get my students involved in the parade. And before I could even call him, my brother called me like, yo, man, how would you feel like hosting that joint? What do you mean? Hosting it on the largest, you understand? Not like you said earlier off the doc beat. Nobody's, doing better work than Philly Truce. You understand what I'm talking about? They're hitting this violence issue right in the center. You understand? With mediation, intervention, healing, creating a platform, bringing all organizations and people together behind the scenes, in front of the scenes, sharing their platform, putting us, people don't understand, they're totally opposite of everything that's been holding us captive. You understand? We got plenty of people in position with influence with their platform that if they did 10%, 5% of what Philly Truce is doing, the problem will be solved overnight. It drives me nuts that we losing children and people every day that can be saved unnecessarily. I know. We know the science about trauma. We know we don't have to have what's going on here. So, to have Philly Truce take the lead. I'm from Erie Avenue. They're representing Nicetown, even that in itself. You understand? Erie Avenue and Nicetown for they have a history even to this date of not cooperating. You understand? So it's certain narratives and things like that that we ain't even put the gas on that that is instrumental in proof that we're gonna end this violence. This ain't no just a drop in the bucket. This is the solution. This is a part of the
It
solution.
really is.
And Philly Truce is really the glue to bring the key players together. So, this is just the second annual, Philly Truce Day. I wasn't privileged to even be available for the first one, in the physical, but it was right there. You get what I'm saying? So it's a privilege to even come and be hosting the second one because I was upset. I had to work and do something else last, on the first one. But we here now. God's plan.
Yeah, this is God's plan. It's definitely God's plan to have us on that stage because the microphone going to be choked to death. Like it's just going to be all the way choked, all the way live, and some points are going to be well made. Well made. You know how they say self-made millionaires? That's how I feel about. That's how I feel about Philly Truce. Bottom line, self-made, a self-made organization, man on the boots. Man, boots on the ground. That's it. Boots on the ground, door to door. Listen, that's what it is. That's what I know it is. And so let me ask you my question. So I got my questions for you.
Come on.
And it's the same question that I always ask everybody that Mazzie brings on every week. And again, it's an honor and a privilege. And let me just say to the audience that on May the 7th, you don't want to miss it. You do not want to miss it.
May 7th
is going to be on fire. Kensington is going to be on fire. I'm telling you now. You have
in a good way. In a good way.
Well, they know what I mean by on fire. You know them little fire things that they have on the emoji joints. They be like, yeah, that's blazing fire. That's it. They got the hands and all that stuff. They know what I'm talking about. The audience is real. They know what Doc be talking about. Trust me. When I say something going to be blazing on fire and they need to show up, they going to show up. The bottom line is this. What are you looking forward to the most that day, Minister? What is it? What's the one thing that you're literally looking forward to?
I'm most looking forward to seeing them smiling faces of all the children, the adults, of everyone that's going to be in attendance. You understand? And I'm most excited to look at how the Lord is going to show up. First of all, you understand, we got to realize that even in us co-hosting, we are bringing the Christian and Muslim nation together. It's time for us to come together spiritually. We've been coming together worldly. We come together for all the worldly things. You understand? And we've been left leaving, the division from the humans that, you know what I mean? Because there's no separation in the scripture. You understand? That's why we come together in the worldly aspect. But now in Author Doc B and Minister Yan, they're going to actually see us that, this is both spiritual and natural. You heard what Queen Felicia said. This ain't the normal rodeo. You understand? So I'm looking forward to seeing those smiling faces. I'm looking forward to marching and not marching, parading through the neighborhood with the love of God. And I'm always looking forward to how the Lord is going to show up. You understand me?
Oh my goodness. Y'all heard that right here on Bring It to the Table. You heard what he said. So get your butts up off that couch that day, May the 7th, the day before Mother's Day. Mazzie always liked for me not to forget that. The day before Mother's Day, 2022, the parade starts at 10 a.m. And what street is it on? Front Street, right?
Front Erie Avenue. I'm an Erie Avenue, native. So Erie Avenue, stand up. Bring y'all $5 behinds down there before I make change. You understand me?
That's right. Absolutely. And so this is going to bring me to my next question, because I know that you talked about God and the energy that you have and the ministries that you do and some of the stuff that you do. Well, what exactly in your mindset, in your brain, are you going to contribute on that stage?
So one of the key things, I think one of the most effective things that God has blessed us all and blessed me to do and to know is that the most important thing that we have to do as adults is to model. You understand? And I ain't talking about ripping no runway. I'm talking about modeling God's character. To see a man and a woman, we're going to be modeling a healthy relationship of a man and a woman working together as we co-host. We're going to be modeling true community leadership at Philly Truce. You understand? So when we model it, it's contagious. They're going to walk away full. You understand, with what's going on. So that's the priority, to model and to be the example. The best way to spread what we're doing is to demonstrate it, like my man Dr. Daniel Amen says. He's a psychiatrist that has done the research and even created the medical clinics to heal the brain. There is a solution. When I say we have a solution to end violence and addiction in our communities, it's based off science and treatment. And that's one of the things he says. He say, well, what is the best thing I can do? He says, model it. Don't just spread the message. Be the message. So that's the big thing that I'm looking to contribute, is to model it. You understand? You see, I got the security for Philly shirt on. I was in a wine and spirits the other day while a man was borderline harassing the cashier and the female security. And then he looked up, he said, oh, who, that y'all security? Yes. Everywhere I go. You understand what I'm talking about? So and that shifted the atmosphere just because of how I was carrying myself and being present, modeling the right behavior caused him to check himself. They ain't even call me out. You understand? So that just shows you the power of modeling.
That's awesome. That's pretty cool. That's beautiful. It really is. I actually used my Narcan today on the way to the office. There was a girl in the Wawa's and she just like was passed out. It came right out the bathroom and I took my Narcan out and I was like, listen, I'm gonna need 2. So go to my car, blah, blah, blah. And I did what I had to do. And I had to leave because I had to be to work on time. But I said, she's all right. Her pulse is there. The ambulance on the way. Have a good day.
Come on now.
I get it. I get this happened to me today.
Wow.
Early this morning, y'all.
Come on now. Look who.
Yeah, in my bag. I'm telling you.
I'm just want to say, look at, come on. You don't get no more proof of the hands that you're in. I don't know where you will ever listen. I want to say this. Grandmothers, fathers, aunts, uncles, drag that child that you know needs to be there. Don't just tell them they should be there. No more telling somebody where they should be at. No more telling. Drag them. You know them. They call you when they in need. They call you when they need $20, $50 when things go wrong. This is their give back to you. Tell them, do me a favor. You're coming with me. If you ain't coming with me, don't call me the next time you in a jam. You understand me? We got to send a message out like that. We got to stop playing games with this thing. I'm not playing no games with these people. We keep giving
them, and stop sending them to the places that is not going to save them.
Exactly.
When you know, we come down and get the information themselves on May the 7th.
May 7th.
That's right.
Yeah, and listen, it's a culture carnival.
Culture carnival.
And that's my favorite part. That's the part I'm looking forward to. I'm looking for the blacks, whites, Puerto Ricans, browns, and all that stuff. I've been lobbying for the white people. I've been getting the white people to come.
Come on. Oh, they gonna be there. The white folks always show up.
And with their brand too. Bring the brand with you.
Oh, listen, definitely with the bankroll.
I'm just saying what it is. That's it. Listen, Doc B don't play no games with it.
See, listen, let's keep it all the way 100 while we on the subject. If you out there still focusing on color or cultures, you're not serving God. God, first of all, once you start dealing with culture and colors, that I ain't dealing with this culture, I ain't dealing with that culture, that color, you don't know who God is going to use to send you a message. Are you out of your mind? You can't be putting nobody in the box. God will use your enemy. He uses your enemy. He uses the things that you probably want to stay away from. We're not playing no games. So I want to let y'all know, don't let that go. That is a tool of the devil. Do not let the color schemes go. You got to look at character. You're looking for the character of God. If they don't have the character of God, then you cut them off. That's the only thing you're using out here.
Well, you heard it, ladies and gentlemen, right here on Bring It to the Table. Y'all heard what Mr. McKay just said. Minister McKay done dropped the whole bomb on you. Okay? You're looking for the character of the person. You understand? You're looking to be the model. You're looking to be the leader. You're looking to drag them down on May the 7th to Front Street. Listen, you got to get there on May the 7th at 10 a.m. with your sign. Come on down to the parade. You already know it's Philly Truce Day. Come on. This is the kickoff. Week 2, baby. You don't want to miss it. You understand? Your girl off the Doc B done told you 2 weekends in a row. We'll be back next week to carry the same message, okay? So you heard what we said. This is some real talk. And while you at it, please download the app, Philly Truce. And guess what? Don't download it and don't use it. Use it. Tell somebody else how to use it. It's going to help you save your life or somebody else's life. Please, all right?
Hey, listen, Doc B.
I'm listening.
Make sure y'all following author Doc B and tuning in each and every day and every week and spreading the word. You understand? It's hard to find quality, authentic platforms. You understand? If you came here for me, make sure you stay for Doc B. You understand what I'm talking about? So don't play no games. Make sure y'all supporting, spreading the words. This is our media platform. This is home base. So make sure you're supporting it. We got to build it up.
And then on the 24th, don't forget, Philly Truce is going to be with author Doc B and bring it to the table on WURD 96.1 FM and 900 AM, where we are going to have over 30,000 listeners. Okay, so listen, they've been in existence for over 30, 40 something years, WURD, under the leadership of Tiffany Beacon. You don't want to miss it. I'm telling you now. So, Minister. Woo, I'm so excited. I cannot wait. I just cannot wait. Do you have any last words for the audience? Do you want to say anything right now? Because what I learned too, hold on before you go. What I learned, McGee, is if I stay on past an hour, it's going to give me problems on my Instagram. So I don't want to do that. I want to make sure we go off in the right time today so that I can begin to continue to do my work afterwards.
Okay.
All I want to say, my last words is this. One of them is to Mazzie and the Philly Truce family, which is between now and then, we need to do a Philly Truce challenge to get the city involved. We'll talk more about that. I just want to put that out there. Y'all probably already got it in the work, but we need to do a Philly Truce media challenge to get everybody involved, to spread the word real quick. But my last words is prayer. Dear Lord, thank you for waking us up this morning, blessing us with yet another day with food, clothing, and shelter. We thank you for your mercy, your grace, your unfailing, unconditional, everlasting love. We thank you for choosing us to be on assignment. We thank you for tearing down the walls of division between the Christian nation and the Muslim nation, because we are one. We are one nation that believe in one God. So we just thank you for this opportunity to end this violence, to shift our city, to shift the culture, and to serve you, dear Lord, because that's all it's about. And we thank you and we praise you in Jesus' name. Hallelujah. Amen. That's my last words.
And then we say, Alhamdulillah, Allahu Akbar, bring the noise to Philly Truce Day on May the 7th. Come on down, baby. Bring the noise. I'm telling you now. We need that energy. We need you. We like the military. We need you. Okay?
We need you.
Right?
We need a block the block campaign. We pulling up on you. Philly Truce Challenge. We outside. We got a couple weeks left. I'm pulling up on y'all.
And go to the app and go to phillytruce.com and donate. And also purchase a banner. Come on, y'all. Let's go viral. Let this thing go viral. We need you. We need you, and you need us. Bottom line, Philly Truce is the truth. It's in place. It's a safe place. I'm telling you. And the culture carnival is going to be off the chains. I can't wait, and you don't want to miss it. There it is. You heard it from your girl, author Doc B. We're going to be back in the building next week, Saturday night at 9 p.m. You round the way, girl? That's me. Your therapist? That's me too. Yup. Your motivational speaker? That be me. Yup. Your coach? That be me. Yup. I write books? That be me. Yep. And guess what? And I teach people how to make 7 streams of income. That be me too. So go to author.b.com, okay? You don't want to miss this opportunity. All right. And you too could be on this platform. But right now it's Philly Truce time, baby. So let's give it up for Philly Truce.
Hey, author Doc B, can I just say one last thing? Everything you need to treat your trauma is available at letshealphilly.org. That's the Life Outside the Streets website. Letshealphilly.org. Everything spelled formally. Come check us out. That's all.
All right. And of course, Mr. Mazzie, this is your moment. You can close us out, whatever you need to tell us, because I know that you always have this whole, wait, don't forget this, don't forget that, because we don't want to forget nothing. This is your platform. I promise, and I delivered.
Okay, that's what's up. So I just want to quickly give everybody a little outline of how the day gonna go, so they can really start to salivate over it. So we're gonna start at 10 a.m. with the Youth Empowerment Parade. We leaving from Sankofa Academy. That's at Kensington and Cumberland, 2501 Kensington. We're going to have hundreds, maybe thousands of young people marching up Front Street, 1.6 miles, straight up Front Street, one of the most shot out corridors in the city. straight up the Erie Avenue. We're going to enter that field. We're going to go right into our opening ceremony with Arthur Doc B and Minister Jon McKay, okay? We're going to have Sankofa Academy Drumming Circle. We're going to open it up nicely. We're going to call the ancestors, call the spirits, and then we're going to get busy. We got my man DJ Uncle Keith, a.k.a. The Barber from Valdemar's 27 for Allegheny. We got Soca Sakita Fitness, the Soca Dance Troupe going to do their thing. We got a youth fashion show curated by Fashion International. Shout out to Sakita. Takita. I'm sorry, sister. Takita. We got the great actress Ronnie Graham. Y'all should know her. She got a show called Laughter is Therapy. She's going to do excerpts from her one-woman show and a woman's motivational speak for young women. Mad Beats, drumline performance. We got live R&B. Najee Dewan, Najee. We got hip-hop, Blizzy Trill. Special guest, you might as well. We got my man Hezekiah. And then we got some surprise guests. And as you know, Doc B, what we working on to get these young people this extra real political engagement with actual running candidates right now, so they can start to get used to holding these people accountable even as teenagers. So once we secure that part, we'll announce that. And then that's just what's going to happen on stage. Now, around the park, you're going to have the Philly Truce Basketball Classic. This is two of the hottest leagues in the city. Ralph Brooks Community Basketball League and South Philly 20 Fantastica versus Fern Hill Hoops. They also going to have some middle school and high school tournaments. We got the Kensington Soccer Club coming out doing youth engagement. We got Tim Mateo Sports doing flag football. They're going to have some league games, then pickup games for the families, for the kids. And then we got the schools coming out, Orleans Tech, St. Joe's University, on and on and on. D-bids and the mental health screenings. So come and just get right. Get whatever you need for the summer and beyond. There's no excuse right now. This is to set the tone for the summer. Give everybody everything they need to get right before school get out and get yourself occupied for the summer and beyond. So that's what Tuesday is.
There it is. You heard it, ladies and gentlemen, right here on Bring It to the Table with your girl off the Doc B. You heard it from Mazzie himself, the Queen, and Minister McKay. And don't forget, Queen Darian was on tonight. So
yes, shout out Darian.
Until next week, we want to say we love you guys and can't wait to see you on May the 7th. Don't forget, Philly Truce second annual. Peace out.
Peace, y'all. Thanks, Jon. Thanks, Doc.
You're welcome.
Right. Okay.
You're welcome.
Peace.
I told you.